The Carson Scholars Fund gives awards to exceptional students and sets up reading rooms across the country. Could you give us an overview of this organization, especially how you came to start it and your aspirations for it? What are some of the success stories of the Carson Scholars Fund?
Well, I would go into schools and I would see all these trophies. All-state basketball, all-state wrestling, state baseball champions. But there was never any hoopla about the academic superstars. At the same time, I was aware of many international studies that showed us languishing near the bottom of the list in terms of achievement, particularly in STEM areas. And, my wife and I became concerned, and we said, we have to do something about this. So we started 19 years ago giving out scholar awards to children starting in the 4th grade for superior academic performance and demonstration of humanitarian qualities. They had to show that they cared about other people. Because we didn't want people who were just smart, but were selfish. Because we're trying to establish the leadership for this country going down the road. Now we have over 6,700 scholar awards given out in all 50 states in the District of Columbia. The program has won several national awards, like the Ronald McDonald House Charity Award, only one organization a year. The Simon Award, one organization per year. Both of these come with, 6-figure checks. And but obviously we don't do it for the awards. We do it for what happens. The teachers tell us that in many cases the GPA of the whole class goes up over the next year, because now it's not just the quarterback or the baseball player that everybody wants to be like. It's the scholar who has brought to their school this big fancy looking trophy that sits right out there with all the sports trophies. And the kids get to wear a medal. They go to a special banquet like the one that we're here for today. And we try to put them on the same kind of pedestal as we do the athletes. And, as far as the reading rooms are concerned, we put them in all over the country in lots of different kinds of places, but especially we target Title I schools, where a lot of the kids come from homes with no books. They go to a school with no library or poorly furnished library. They're not going to develop a love for reading. And the problem is 70 to 80% of high school dropouts are functionally illiterate. So we're trying to truncate that downstream so that we don't get into that problem. We change the trajectory of their lives. And most of the schools where we have a reading room, the teachers will tell you, the kids absolutely love going to the reading room because they're decorated in ways that no kid could possibly pass up. And frequently it reflects the character of the part of the country that they're in. So like in Denver, some of the reading rooms have teepees and the ponies that they can get on and stuff. But it is really, really cool. And they get points for the number of books that they read, the amount of time they spend in there. And they can trade them in for prizes, like S&H green stamps. But in the beginning, they do it for the prizes, but it doesn't take long before it begins to change their trajectory, their grades, their self-esteem, the trajectory of their lives.
Just like it did for you.
Absolutely.